Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Keeping with the trend of the week, talking all about drugstore products, I'm really excited today to take multi-masking to a new level. We're going to be talking about the L'Oreal Paris Pure Clay Masks. So L'Oreal just released 3 separate pure clay masks. Each one has the same blend of clay, but an added ingredient that makes it different from the others for different targeted areas on your face. The energizing and brightening clay with charcoal, exfoliating and pore refining with red algae, and purifying and matting with eucalyptus. Each clay mask is made up of the same 3 blends of kaolin, montmorillonite, and Moroccan clay. No one has the same skin type from top to bottom on their face. Some people have a bumpy forehead, you might need refined texture through the nose, you might need brightening along the cheeks. So what's super cool about these masks is that you can either use them one at a time and monoclay, or you can mix and match them to multi-clay all over your face. So what I'm going to do today is apply all 3 masks, a different band on each region of my face that has a specific need, and I'll talk you through it as we go. I'm going to use the purifying and matting clay with eucalyptus on my forehead, exfoliating and pore refining through the middle, and energizing and brightening along the bottom. You can get each one of these masks from Target, CVS, or Walmart. They're around $9.99, so for all 3 it's about $30, which is the price of a normal face mask at Sephora. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and start applying them, and I'll talk you through the reasons why I chose to use it on each area of my face as we go. So I'm going to jump right in with the purifying and matting clay along the top band of my forehead. I find that that's where I get the most greasy, the most oily, so hopefully this will work it out. So I'm just going to go in with my mask brush that has got a total upgrade since the last time you guys saw it, and I'm just going to apply this all over the top half of my face. Alright, so the reason that I put this mask on the top of my forehead is because it's great for oily skin and controlling excess sebum and mattifying shine throughout the day. It's also going to draw out any dirt or any oil trapped beneath the skin to really purify as well. So I have to say right off the bat, the first thing that I noticed is the product did not spread very well, and it looks like it deflated inside the package, you guys. Let me try and show this to you. I don't know if you can see the product now compared to when we began, but it is all the way basically to the bottom just for this small amount of forehead space. I mean, I didn't think my forehead was that big, but maybe it is. Alright, so we're going to let this dry on the skin and move on to the next one. So the second mask I'm going to use is the exfoliating and pore refining mask with red algae. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to the middle of my face, and we'll chat about the benefits in just a second. Already, this one smells 1,000 times better than the top one, and there's tiny exfoliating beads in this one, and the top one is just smooth. So I'm absolutely obsessed with this mask already. The smell of it is to die for. This is going to unclog and tighten pores, which is really going to help through the nasal region, which I have the largest pores. It's also going to draw out dirt, pollution, and impurities, and really just refresh the skin and allow this whole region to breathe and be dirt-free. This red algae mask was also super difficult to find. It was sold out online, and I had to drive to a special store to find it, and no wonder why. And last but not least, we are going to go in with the energizing and brightening mask with charcoal. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to the bottom half of my face. So this 3 clay mask with charcoal is great for fighting off dullness, removing impurities, evening out the skin tone, and really helps fight dull skin. This mask went on a lot more smooth than the previous two. It does not smell like the delicious red algae. It smells more similar to the top one. Okay, so now that you look like a total freak of the week, you're just gonna sit back, hang out for 10 minutes and let this do its magic. I'll meet you right back here. So it's been 10 minutes and you can see that each mask has dried down. It has a velvety texture. The one through the middle that's meant for redefining is the only one that feels bumpy. I'm just gonna go wash my face. I'll be right back. Alright, so first things first, that green mask that was on top did not want to come off. I just had to scrub it with a cloth, which is not good. I do not recommend. So my forehead definitely feels like there was a mud mask on it. It is a little bit more smooth, but it's a lot more tacky than through the mid region. This area just slides through, where this one kind of gets stuck along the way. Down here is really tacky as well, but I enjoy this feeling a lot more than the top feeling, so I'm really digging the charcoal mask and the red algae. I am absolutely in love with the red algae mask that I wore through the middle of my face. There's absolutely no buildup. My face is silky smooth. So if I were to recommend any of these masks to you, it would be the red algae mask that I wore in the center. It smelled delicious, it spread great, it had little beads in it that helped exfoliate. All in all, it was a 10 out of 10, especially for the price. The second one I would recommend is the charcoal mask that I wore through the bottom half of my face. It definitely feels like a really good mud mask, it drew out impurities, and hopefully over time the brightening complex would help. And the one that I don't recommend, which I'm sure you can guess by now, is the top mask. Did nothing for me. I didn't like the smell of it. I felt like it deflated in the package. I'm not a huge fan of the texture of my skin afterwards, so I would not pick this one up. So whether you want to pick up all three masks and do a crazy multi-masking system like I did, or you just want to pick up one and do a mono mask at the time, recommendations 1, 2, and 3. Alright you guys, that is it for my drugstore roundup haul of the L'Oreal Paris Pure Clay masks. If you've tried any of these masks before, leave them in the comments down below. Tag me in your video, let me know what you think. Like always, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. I would really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.